After a good bit of digging and a little bit of decor, I got a floor in here now. And some ceiling dug out so you can see a little bit better in here and it doesn't feel so claustrophobic. So I'm going to go ahead and try out all these different other objects I could use instead of just the fence. I think they'll all probably work the same, but we'll find out. So pop the fence and we'll try the iron bars. And I think I need to have a something or other here. Alright, now if I remove this, it'll just be kind of strange looking bars sitting there. It works just fine, I figure, but we'll try it with, say, something on top. So, turn off the lights. Let all the spiders come on down. Yeah, they're still doing their thing, flipping out in here. But should be fine. Now, pretty much got everything to work right. After I put in this floor and everything, I didn't have any trouble with them smacking me around unless I dropped down in this hole. But it works pretty good. So, the iron bars work just fine. There they go flipping out. Die, Spidey, die! Get out of here. Weird lag. Come on. Yep, that worked pretty good. Now, next I'm going to try a glass pane. It should work just the same. I'll put that back, I guess. Pane of glass. Ow. Yep, don't drop in the hole. Okay, lights. Forgot those. Come on, Spideys, join me! You can get me! No, you can't. This trap's working quite nicely these days. Yep, that works just fine. Still act the same. Oh, multiplayer. Why are you so silly? Yep, that works too. Well, I like my fence, so I'm just going to throw a fence post on it. And those other two materials would probably work just standing alone too, without being touching anything. I got a fence in here somewhere. There it is. And you could do it like that, or just have it floating. It'll all work. Now, I actually have an idea. I wonder if a slab would work on this. It might, it might not. I don't appear to have any on me, but I'll just make a crappy cobblestone slab just to see what happens. Alright, now this, I don't know if this will work or not. Open up the trap. Well, they're getting collected there just fine. Yeah, they're coming. Alright, turned off the trap and flipped the switch. Yeah, they still pop out here like normal. Ah, I guess therein lies the problem with this design. Unless they glitch out of the trap entirely, you can't punch them, usually. Unless, you feel like smacking them in the butt or something. So, that is why we don't use a slab. Well, I've been working on this a good bit, trying to pretty it up, and I think I got something going on so far. So, right here's going to be an interesting door. So, oh, that's not quite what I thought I had in my hand. I thought I had a gate in my hand. So let's try this again. Alright, that should keep things out. Goes here. And I'll probably put an entrance around here somewhere too. Anyway, I'm gonna make some interesting windows like in these spots here, and some smaller ones up in here on these three spots. And I'm also going to put an enchanting table right in here, and with a bunch of chests around it, and try to make it interesting in here too. So it should look pretty good when I'm done. So I like playing around with the stairs and such, so I'm going to go throw them in this window here in some random way and see if I can come up with an interesting pattern. I really like it how you can put these upside down now. So that's looking interesting. What else do I want to put in here? Let's see. There's a lot of different ways you can put these in here. So I'm going to throw a brick here. This could be good. That might work. Let's see. I'll go ahead and put one right here. This will make a bunch of little holes around the outside. And I'll go ahead and put a block there and a block there, and I'll pop out some of this middle. Alright. So I don't usually go into like one of these little windows with any real idea in mind. I just come up with something on the fly. So I could leave it like that and just throw fences in the middle of it or something. That would work. Because I like these being kind of random. Like every window is like its own stained glass window or something like that. Of course, I'm not using glass and it's not exactly stained, but whichever. Now on one of these two sides I'll probably put vines. Maybe on the outside of this, that way it has some contrast when you look out the window. But downstairs here, it's probably important to have the fences on all these spots. That way a skeleton doesn't walk over and shoot you in the face while you're sitting here waiting on this. That may also be a good reason to put these up one, so I might do that. I'll play around with it. Other things I'm doing over here is for these small windows that are 3x3, I'm just going simple with these. I'm just putting some stone brick stairs in the corners to round them out a little bit. And so I was just going to put, say, fences in the middle. So, nothing real fancy on those. Here's an idea. I wonder if this would look good. I'm sure it would look good this way, but I wonder if it would look better if I put some stone bricks at these edges here. I'm going to try that out and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that looks nice. I'm going to do that for these other two I've already made. So, yeah, I like playing around with different patterns all the time. I often don't make the same strange little pattern twice very often. You know, sometimes I will if I really want something symmetrical, but sometimes non-symmetry is pretty neat too. And I am still gravity impaired, in case, you know, you couldn't tell. So, with this one might not quite, I might not want one on the two outer edges, mostly because on over here, if I put one there, it wouldn't go right with this door. Now, I could probably leave the center one in there and it'd probably be okay. So I'm going to put this one back, and I'll do the top and bottom, just see how it turns out. So this will probably be some sort of spider temple. And yeah, it's looking alright. Still looks a little strange though without having all four corners. It might look okay. Or I could pop out this and see what it looks like in wood. Yeah, that looks good, just like that. I can leave that one the way it is there. Because this is basically a non-symmetrical area. Because it's all strange and different and weird in here anyway. So it'll be a nice change, you know, in pace from all the symmetry. Besides, you won't easily get turned around if it's non-symmetrical. Let's see, now I'm going to throw some more stuff in here. Now I'm going to change this pattern up a bit. But how do I want to go about doing that? Put that there and there. No, I don't want it that way. I think I'll put the stairs the opposite direction in here. Yeah, this could work. Because I was actually going to put in another entrance right here. That way you could walk out and go that way, or check out some of the other mines I got in here. Let's see, how do I want this to be done? Probably like this. Yeah, that'll work. Yep, that way. Okay, and I'll put that there. Yeah, that makes an interesting face. So, as my other entrance has a face on it, I'll put a face on this entrance too, and that ought to look pretty neat. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, that'll work great. Now, I got some spare gates sitting in here, and I'll put some gates on this. I'm going to put... This is just going to have one gate on it. I'm going to put it right here, up across the front. And I'm just placing stuff by accident everywhere. And I think I'll probably move this one a little. I'll move it up a square. That way it'll have some upper teeth. I think there's a slime in here that's spawned in the server but didn't show up. There you are. Come here, slimy. Yeah, I just happened to have put this in a slime chunk. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that would work. Now, this might actually want some lower teeth too, because now it's got teeth. Because spiders could still go into that little area, though they can't get through this, I don't think. So that should be good the way it is. Yeah, that's looking pretty neat. They got teeth. This one looks more like a spider than the other one does. Now, I got one more big hole to fill, so how do I want this one done? It is hard to say. Since I just throw these in here somewhat randomly, and just, you know, take whatever I get out. I'm going to put a couple blocks in here so I can put things on them. I already did something like that. I'm going to move this down one. Yeah, like this. This might look cool. Put that there and that there. It could be a different, a monster look on each one. Maybe I'll redo these couple windows to make them look like monster faces. Now that would be neat. This one looks kind of like a happy face, but a little on the sad side with the eyes. I wonder if there was a way I could possibly make this look more like spider eyes. No, not that way. So I might be able to make it look like it has a whole bunch of different eyeballs. That could work. Yeah. That looks neat. Let's see. I wonder how it would look like without that one there. It looks kind of neat that way. I guess I'll keep that. Come on, you. Block. Give me the block. Because on my main temple, I managed to get a creeper window built in. It had like 4 creeper faces on it. That was pretty cool. So, I think this would look better if I threw a stone brick on it, and it should be good to go. Alright, now just for, fencing it up. Let's see, how's this one down here? Alright. Put that there. This here. Regular fences on the sides. That'll work. That way we can get out. Slimes might still walk in though. I need to move this too. It's my entrance. I'll put it elsewhere too. And next I'm going to work on this little building over here. So this pit here is going to be my enchanting area. I wanted to have one nearby the nearby this grinder, just for convenience sake. And I want to inlay this into the floorways, and that way I can make my nice windows and you can still see them up here. See, this should be correct. Yeah, that looks right. Now, I went ahead and got a hold of all these bookshelves already. Some of these are donated, some of these, there's a farm for reeds on the server. And, well, that looks pretty good. Go ahead and drop my enchanting table down here. And there. Now, I'll have to figure out some lighting for this at some point. I'll come back to that as a detail at the end. Well, for now, I can just go ahead and throw torches, say, like on these corners. That would work. Alright, now my plan on this is to have a little bit of an entrance here, and this is going to be like these round entrances, like, say, this one or something, or the bigger ones like back there. And I'll have 4 of those windows on this little building down here. And I'm going to have to scoot the floor, or I mean the ceiling out of the way a bit, but it should work out pretty good. Just got to build this up a little bit. So this is 3, and then 1 square there, and then, let's see, was it, I'll figure it out. Okay, well, here's this enchanting room finished up pretty well. Here's the entrance, a little bit of a face. Now the inside, 3 windows anyway, are pretty neat. They're not any faces or anything, but they still look pretty cool. And here's the enchanting table down a little bit, and it looks pretty nice in here. I just got to do something with that ceiling. I don't care for the way that is just yet, but I'll catch that at the end. It's one of those final details. And I'm still working on a little bit of other things, like I got to fill this stuff in here. Oops. Pop that off there. There we go. And throw in some fences down here. That ought to work pretty good. So that'll look something like these ones do. And I'll have to put the blocks on the top and bottom. And that should look pretty good. Should look like those other 2. Alright. Just need to put these up here. Okay. That there, here, and there. Okay, now I need to put a back entrance on this as well, because I want to way over here too. So I'm going to do this something like this other entrance back here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks high. I'm getting lost in here. Where the hell am I? This way. There we go. And I need a little bit more wood back here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks high, so that will be the end of this. And I want to have it like this face, but slightly different, I think. maybe. Maybe I'll just make it just like that one. That way you can see how I did that. Oops, not that way. Get over here. Yeah, these stairs only go upside down if you put them underneath a block, so you gotta point at the bottom of another block. If you point at the wall like this, it will go straight instead of upside down. So, it was like that, and a couple blocks in the middle like right there. Then a block here, I think. I think so. And actually these two blocks are stairs. Upside down, like this, and that. Yeah, like that. And I did this sort of pattern on the whole thing. On all four walls. So, stair right side up and right below it, it's upside down. So like that, and then like that. And it should look like this. And then you just put two blocks right here, and there you go. You got a pretty badass looking entrance there. Now I just need to have some gates on it, and it's good to go. So I need one more gate to finish this one off, but it looks pretty good. It looks just like this one here. Now, other things I'm going to do, or look into, is I'll probably do something for the ceiling in all these rooms. Maybe. I'm not too sure about this one. I might just do something around the edge. It's a big area, and it takes a lot of time to dig something like that out. Other things I need to do still is move that. This is my entrance back up. I don't know where to put it yet. I'll figure something out. Okay, well, I decided to make this into the Spider Temple, and it is now finished. So, I'll take you a bit of a tour while these guys pile up a little. So, I got some nice doorways here with different faces, and a couple windows. Can't quite see this one behind this, but this is my entrance back up to my house. I can climb this. And this one looks kind of like a spider in a way, as best as I can make it. And here's the main entrance to the mines. It looks pretty neat. And I got a little bit of grass growing and some water in the back, or over here. And over here is the finished enchanting place. It's looking quite nice. And the back entrance to my mines again. And here's what I ended up doing with the ceiling. It looks pretty nice. I like that a lot. So, it is time to use this again. Wow, these things are going everywhere. Holy crap. Nice and glitchy. Well, I made up some potions for this, so this ought to be fun. Let them all jump back to the hole and chuck a potion. All dead in one shot. Now that's pretty cool. Now as I sit here and collect a whole crap load of XP, that's just going to keep collecting for a good long time too. So I was able to get from, say, level 0 or level 1 to I think it was 16 or 19 just in one shot. And I already had some levels on me, so didn't need to, well, I couldn't go up too fast since I'm already high leveled. Damn, there's a crap ton of spiders. And I already turned this thing off so I could do it again and get these guys out of here. Well, anyway, you guys are lucky I turned off the sounds. It's like pure ear killing going on in here if I didn't. Sometimes it'll do this since I'm on a server. It's kind of oddball and slightly glitchy, but just do that and it's done. It's fixed. So, this place is finished, and go back to my house real quick. I'll show you how to make some of those splash potions. Those are potions of damage. pretty well. They're not particularly the easiest thing to make potion wise. This is my kitty. This one's Voxel. This one here is Pixel. And what you're going to need to make a potion of harming, that's it. Splash potion of harming. You will need a handful of things. You'll need neither wart. You'll need, let's see, spider eye. And then you'll need fermented spider eye. Now, fermented spider eye requires 3 ingredients. A spider eye, a bit of sugar, which you get from sugar cane, and you'll need, I believe, 1 brown mushroom. And the last thing you'll need is 1 gunpowder. Well, you also need 3 glass bottles, and you need to fill those with water. So let's go ahead and do that first. Let's go to any water source and fill up those bottles. Then go to your brewing stand. Here we go. Throw your 3 water bottles down in these 3 slots here. Then throw in your neither wort. And I'll go ahead and combine my spider eye with a bit of sugar and brown mushroom. And it'll give you the fermented spider eye you'll need. So, after this thing is done brewing, you'll have 3 potions of mundane potions. Well, awkwards, actually. Okay, I'll give you 3 awkward potions. That's the base for most potions. So, I'll throw in a spider eye. And this will give you 3 potions of poison for 45 seconds. Then throw in a fermented spider eye, which will screw with the effect of whatever these potions are. That'll turn your potions of poison into potions of harming. Now, these are currently worthless in their current state, because if you took one of these and tried to throw it, you'd just drink it and hurt yourself. So, put in a piece of gunpowder, and it will convert these to splash potions of harming. And it'll give you 3 of them, if you do it like this. And they work quite nicely. I made up some extras too. They're great for mob traps. So just go down there, turn the mob trap on, and after you've got a huge pile of them, squish them a bit, and throw a potion at them, and like I did earlier, and then, hey, all the experience is done and over with, and yours. It's a whole lot easier to do than punching like 50 of these spiders, which is quite the pain in the arse. Now, other things I did add one little thing here that I would like to point out. Sometimes the spiders will get stuck in the corner of the mob trap, so here's the top of one. And right here is the very corner, right in front of where I am collecting the spiders from, and it's like 1 square before the stairs. I have a sign right here and a 1 square of water. Just sitting at the top here, like so, and had a slab on top of it. So that way, if any spiders happen to get stuck right here, which they do sometimes, they'll end up in here in this water and they'll drown. And that way your trap doesn't get filled with spiders too close to the spawner, and it won't spawn any more spiders. Now, somewhere around here, I need to make an exit. There we go. And I definitely don't want to leave holes in this. Now, this being made of this wood, Endermen should leave it alone, I hope. So, here we go. My spider spawner XP farm with the 2 spawners. And my spider temple is now complete. So, hope you guys like it. And have fun making your own sometime. See you later!